Remember, Odell did not do good. Because he was not wide open. And look at that. We're playing against Ben Roethlisberger, which he sucks. Dirty.
And with that, we'll send you up to the north.
We suck at third down. Oh my God. Feels like we're suckers in third down. This is bad. We're suckers on third down.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the
I'm skipping all these. Our guys are all good. We do not need
a crazy opening weekend. It's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Fuller, return it.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Huh? Fuller, no. And that's a touchdown. Yeah, Prescott.
The Texans for their opening drive.
Touchdown.
They'll be led out by the former Mississippi State product, the mobile quarterback Dak Prescott.
They say our drive is to throw 300 clear catch. And then he'll get
first carry for Lamar
before get the run game going.
And some room to work. And out of bounds on the other
side. That's how we want to get the run game going.
And so much of today's football
I didn't want him to
goes back
get
to the old West Coast offense and
I don't want to
scripting
fit the
plays to
drive.
start. Sometimes you script to attack. Sometimes you script to find out information. In this case, they got both. They attack for a big game, and they have information that tells them we might want to come back to that play later.
20 yards.
Good pick up there of 20 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big time
because
run, big time
prediction safety in the secondary.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Oh, what a move.
Blocking Odell. It's a touchdown, Lamar Miller. Starting on with a touchdown. On the first drive, Lamar.
Touchdown on the year. And the Texans take
playing well this year.
Field and score on the opening drive.
He played.
So
I think he played well.
Game just like they won. Opening drive touchdown, a nice run there to finish it off.
Yeah, that's what we call an explosive run because of the distance. And being able to do that puts a little uncertainty in the minds of your opponent.
Caleb Sturgis now for the point after.
Sturgis has made all his field goals. And
the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
But he still makes it. I think one day he's gonna get blocked. Like only one day he will get blocked.
The Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
Fuller kicking off the short player. Gay tackle. Josh Simon.
At about the 21-yard line.
Ben Roethlisberger weren't the best.
So out come the Steelers now for their first drive.
Big Ben.
Led onto the field by a man who needs no introduction.
2 touchdowns, 1 interception. You're about to get 2 interceptions. No
touchdown. A big, strong quarterback that has to stay in the pocket and make big throws with people all around him and even hanging on him, and still has that type of strength to get the ball downfield. Ben Roethlisberger.
No business go nowhere.
But he also can escape and make big plays that way as well.
It's a loss of a yard.
He will not be the lead rusher.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough job.
It's one now. Stop. 1 yard.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Until it's Brian. I don't know how to say
the offensive starters.
We'll see it.
Wideout Antonio Brown is certainly someone that the defense always has to account for.
Tavius Brown. Here we go. Tavius.
How defenses want to cover him,
he
sees it as a challenge and knows how to defeat him.
Wasting time, you ain't gonna convert no 3rd and 10.
A fake to Bell, now it's Roethlisberger. He's gonna launch this thing way down, trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Get over to his receiver. Antoine out first interception of the year. And he gets in 25 yards. Get over to his receiver. Antoine out was like this.
Tag team for the safeties.
Look at
Each
that.
of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job stays deep as the deepest receiver in any zone.
Nice block.
Read the football and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done.
This one in for a Texans touchdown.
Will Fuller finally getting going.
Will Fuller, his second touchdown on the season, and the Texans will add on to their lead. And there they got it. The ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
Well.
You know, he probably said
He
that
will
to his
play well
quarterback
this
as he
year.
broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get
Do
it
not
to
get
me.
blocked,
I'll
man.
take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right?
I know you're one of the best kickers.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry
Flag?
that at contract time.
For what? I never got a flag on a field goal attempt.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the flag is for
Why these guys want to hurt Druggies?
15-yard penalty.
Like why?
Not sure
They don't want to hurt Angel Frank or Nick Novak. What is so surprising about this? Power's not good.
This will be taken
Well,
short.
it's just a change returning.
And his guys will get the football right at the
Change
20-yard line.
Return.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Yes,
And
got
following the
picked.
interception, we'll see what they can put together.
You know what? We'll leave you on bell. I'm just warning y'all
College
first.
coach right now. Here's just to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will
And
win.
one run stopper.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk
He's
about,
so-
turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. The defense won
And
that
she's like,
play
yeah.
so fast that I think
Wait
if the
means
running back even had
yeah.
time to notice if anyone was there. It was
They're
just
just
a blink of
kidding.
an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Wide open for Martellus Bryant.
15 yards through the air.
And I think Bill Brown might be mad about
If you're
him.
running out route, it's
Tell
likely
Bryant.
you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tap and foot drag.
Intercepted me
In the air,
too.
now it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
His second pick
And
of
they'll
the
start
year.
with great field position at the 41-yard line.
And as a defender, if you're going with
Easy.
2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare.
Then you know what? I'm gonna pick that.
You might see one guy a weekend do that. But to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction.
Ain't out of bounds for
It'll be a
yours.
3-yard gain, and that'll make it second down.
This year, Old Joe is slowing down.
Completed pass play.
For some
Now let's see
reason.
if they go back to the air or to the ground.
I don't know why he's slowing down, but it looks like he's slowing down a lot. But nope, not anymore.
Left side, it's Beckham.
Get off me. Trying to play
They do
against
get
Joe.
him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
Finally, he
We
gets
continue
hard.
to advance in the NFL as people continue to scout players. They really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that advantage.
Sack right away.
This time as he'll
Dookie,
go
bud,
down
Dookie.
again.
Oh!
Bud Dupree coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5. Now Prescott.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters
Here
with
comes
pressure,
Prescott.
and the defense wins, getting a
Big
big
pressure.
sack.
There it goes, big pressure.
An
Yes,
extra
it's pressure,
defensive
big
back on the
time.
field here for 3rd and goal.
We got some extra blockers.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. Now
Okay.
4th down.
You gotta go for it, man. We ain't gonna scare a cat.
But obviously, you want
Let's
the
go, man.
interception in this situation.
Let's
You
make
want to
this
take
out.
away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just
Strong
happy
kick,
to
convert
get
it.
away and
It's
not allow a
over.
touchdown.
They get the
It's not
completion, but
converted.
cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on
Get a
downs.
safety.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They come out here in the eye. They'll run it here. This is their
Oh,
fullback
Nick's breaking
getting
tackles.
carried. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard
Nick.
line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2nd down following the run.
Nice
Both teams
run.
practice this situation, and this time the guys on offense won.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Roethlisberger to throw.
What about
on
the
second
passing?
down. And his throw
McKinney.
is incomplete. Trying to get it there to Martavis Bryant. And it's 3rd and
He's
4.
for my team.
And the offense looking to pick
Wait,
up the
I
first
don't get
down after the second down incompletion. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down,
Overthrow this
it's
receiver.
Roethlisberger. He was trying to find Ladarius
Hey.
Green there as tight end.
So that's a
And
punt.
it's 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. As his first punt will come from inside
Jordan
his own
Berry.
end zone.
I think he
They've
punched.
had
Oh,
a
yeah.
pretty
he
frustrating
put it in
first
the
half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're
Green
enjoying things
Jackson.
right now.
He's
They made
returning
it
it.
very difficult for them throughout the half.
Green Jackson.
Special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And now out
Is it
comes
like
Houston.
easy?
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Try to lay one up deep.
Odell.
This is taken in at the 5. That one goes for 38 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal. So they're operating in the red zone.
I don't know about you, but I haven't met a receiver yet that doesn't like to run post routes.
And Odell Beckham Jr., he loves post routes, doesn't he?
He really does,
Dylan
and I think the
Strong
reason he's so
with the-
successful with them, as we
Watch
just saw
these used to
there,
make that
is
hit.
the intensity with which he runs the route. I mean, even when
He
you know
pops
it's
up.
coming and you're covering it well,
There's
his
some soap
intensity
for a
seems to
couple
win the
times
day
and
for
not
him.
enough. There he is because someone.
Now they'll throw here.
Odell end zone.
Hit the throw.
Jumper.
And he'll be brought down right
Same
on the
play,
edge
same
of the
play,
goal
same play,
line at
same
about
play.
the 1-yard line. Give him
Odell,
3 on the
look at
play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And
Odell
he's in.
end zone.
Touchdown, Houston. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown of the new season. And the
Finally he
Texans
gets
will
connected.
extend their lead.
Sturg
Well,
gets
it was
snake on
3rd and
Paco.
1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they
Sturg is
score
nice.
it.
Hit.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he
that
gratefully
is annoying.
accepted the opportunity
Down
and did
deep in
exactly
the end
that.
zone.
If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The Texans defense, we watch them get set to go. They'll be hoping to come up with that same type of effort they had last time when they forced the punt that led to a touchdown.
And that type
For
of
the
effort just
point.
continues to carry over.
Lynn
Because once
Dirk
you get it
and
done
Antoine and
once,
Sir
you feel like
Tucker.
you can do it again and again. It's no
Stop it.
guarantee, but you got to like the confidence that they take back out into the field.
Now, will they keep that confidence? Time to find out.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have a
Leave
really
your
difficult
door to
time.
But
listen.
now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's
Leave
fun,
your
isn't
door.
it? What a really nice game
He
right there on
does
first
not
down
come
for
out,
them.
he's doing
Brings
bell.
up a nice second
And
down.
Bell
for them.
finally came
So the
through.
run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees a short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
It's a
Oh,
gain of
29
5,
yards.
and it'll make it
This
2nd
is not
down.
his
When
career
you see zone
high.
defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he
Yeah,
throws it away.
35.
And now it's 3rd. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
This is Bell.
Leave him
The
go.
jump
No,
ball.
that's not first
A
down.
gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th
That's not first
down.
down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down.
Dab,
brings up a
dab,
fourth
dab,
down
dab.
situation.
Look at my
Really
dad.
nice job defensively. They knew where the
And he
sticks
feels
were.
like,
They got
who's
the stop
mommy?
before it.
I didn't know he could have a
High
mommy.
kick here as they'll try to cover this
He's
one.
returning it. They're
This will
returning
be
it.
taken at the 13.
And this is
35
bad.
yards that time on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And now out comes Houston.
Did you know what mommy is?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air one
Jalen
out.
Strong. He has
Got
an
his man
ankle.
complete.
Strong. Covers the end zone.
Houston.
Jalen Strong.
Jalen Strong. And even yards. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
No, you don't. Let's go,
So
man. I'll show
from
you.
back deep in their home territory, all the way into the end zone. You think they expected to score on that
For a
one?
rookie. And a rookie makes the unbelievable catch for 2 points. There goes the rookie
taking a
Bussy.
chance because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy
And
guy's
that
call.
is an
That was like a video
unbelievable
game
kick.
call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call. But it worked.
This year,
And
so far.
Pittsburgh getting set.
And if
to
he could kill us,
take the
high.
field.
And if he could kill us, high.
Avoid what happened last time, which is punting the
These
football.
don't used to the shock.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football,
It actually nicely.
the play, how do I take
And
care of
Antonio
the
Brown,
take care
he
of
just
my offense?
what a nice catch.
The defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, it's time for them to give him a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
J.J. Watt.
With the pressure as
Finally, he gets the
Roethlisberger
sack this
goes
year.
down. J.J. Watt in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. On third down, Roethlisberger.
What was that throw?
Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw,
Fourth
so he just
down.
tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was
Jordan
third
Perry.
and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
They
No!
bring the pressure, and a very short kick.
They covered it. That looks skinny.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
I was right in his face.
Oh, and you just
Yeah, you
can't
can
do
blame
that.
me.
15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger.
And he
And
gets
this one
pressure,
caught by
same
Coates.
coach.
And he'll go down
big
right
hit by
around
this one,
47 this time. It's a gain of 7, and it'll make it a second down. And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Roethlisberger.
And
With the catch right side. And he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Green's got it over the middle. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Ben to throw again. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game,
Well,
and I will
might return
guarantee you,
this
in the
ball.
huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a
There's at the
challenge,
11-yard
and they missed it.
Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think,
Good
Charles?
coverage.
Well, it's
Good
tempting
coverage.
to try and add to your
Oh,
lead,
nice catch.
but a mistake there
That
can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time and allowed for the big completion downfield.
Intercepted! It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On second down, it's Bell. And he's going to lose you. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
What? Now.
And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
Roethlisberger again to Bell. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
But what a big pick. Come on. Intercepted. Dak Prescott throws a run.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's brought down after a good game. He got 29 yards that time. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we send you down. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now.
Yeah, right. Right, Lynn? Lynn, you play games with me?
Taken from the 7.
I mean, not games. I mean, like, you know,
just past
buddy
the 20,
games.
and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
I'm okay.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it
I got
actually is,
40.
right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jonathan
Joseph. What a one-handed. Joseph.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a 2nd half tone setter.
Indeed.
Look at Bill Bryan. He's like,
that's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool
pressure
instead of running out onto the
Jonathan
field.
Joseph.
A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And he's got room. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Prescott looking for someone to throw to. Now he's forced out left. And
Lamar Miller.
Touchdown,
And
Lamar.